How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Now, today's video, we're going to be giving you guys a little bit of crypto market update, but we're also going to be getting into 3 coins that I'm buying at these price levels. So it's not going to be any financial advice, but it's simply just going to be coins that I myself am buying. And maybe if you're interested, you can check them out as well. And these are all coins that we've already covered. So again, these coins are very, very low market caps, besides one. Meaning they have a lot of risks to them, especially one that really isn't even officially launched yet. So with that in mind, we're going to be going over strictly the couple of ones that have those low market caps, but also we're going to be getting into what we saw the market kind of do today. Really, there was no notable things that came out of today's market besides Ethereum's positive price action, which of course for alts, we need Ethereum to be positive in price as well. So it's really nice to see that finally start to trot along, because that should at least get a lot of the major utility altcoins to follow along with that. And again, we saw Aerodrome. I was able to pick some up at the 83-93 cent range earlier on that dip. Why you should buy dips right there. Currently at around $1.15. So I've been able to lock in a decent amount of profits that I've been able to swap the profits, and I still have my initial in arrow, but I've been able to take profits from there and put it into these lower market cap tokens. But again, the moral of the story is that because we had Ethereum pump, those utility coins started to pump as well. We didn't see it all across the board, but the majority of them ended up doing so, which is fantastic to see nonetheless. Great to see Ethereum starting to do good things. Bitcoin's still kind of at a level right now where it's a little bit unpredictable of where we're going to move next. You have both sides of the arguments, then we'll push up higher or we'll push down lower. So really hard to say there. But again, Bitcoin dominance, nonetheless, really whatever Bitcoin does, it's way too high for us to see some really crazy gains. But of course, a lot of people see February, March, April, May being very, very, very good months for crypto. January has been a very boring month. We're about to get into February. This video will be posted, I believe, February 1st. This is January 31st right now, so a lot can change in that time. But again, we're going to see what ends up happening within the markets. But just know this is January 31st market update. Okay, so the 3 coins that I'm buying, I believe I've made it clear, but again, just want to reiterate the coins themselves. Ski Mask Dog, we talked about this in yesterday's video. Strictly a coin that is my highest conviction meme coin. You can try jumping onto the Trump coins and the Melanian coins and trying to catch those when they come early, but most of the time you're going to miss them. There's a lot of insider trading, as brought up with the Jelly Jelly trade. That guy who turned $1,500 to around $1 million or so, that was pretty much insider trading. So someone commented that, maybe I'll have that popped up. But yeah, it's interesting to see that. But with betting on a completely new ecosystem that really has no notable meme coin standing out yet, as of course we have Ethereum, who has Pepe, they have Doge, Sheep. Those are very notable coins on Ethereum's chain. And Ethereum, of course, is arguably starting to get worse and worse in terms of perceived notions. A lot of people look at Ethereum with its high fees, sometimes very long network transfers, as being irrelevant and starting to get old. So they're turning around to look for other platforms. So Base really has had, this is the crazy thing, it really hasn't had an alt season. Base in its entirety, which is very, very, very good for us who are invested in these coins, because in an alt season where you have this emerging narrative and ecosystem called Base, a lot can happen very quickly in very positive ways. And I'm saying we could see milestones above or miles above the price predictions that we have now for coins, could be miles above what we have for them. So it'll be interesting to see how this works, because again, this is a new ecosystem that every time I've used Base, it's been very flawless. I mean, literally and it being on Phantom Wallet and being on a ton of different platforms, the ease of transactions with Base, the cost of transactions on Base, I only prefer using Base at this time. Solana, I mean, you guys saw what happened with the Solana network congestion when these coins came out. Horrible. The fees as well. Ethereum has insanely high fees. There's so many problems with each of those networks. Of course, they have benefits, but Base tackles a lot of them. It'll be interesting to genuinely see what we see happen with the Base narrative, because if you consider the fact that genuinely this has been out for around a year and a half to 2 years, or at least had some notability of the Base ecosystem, it is so young. It has not seen a cycle like we had with the 2020 to 2021 cycle. So assuming we repeat what we had in the 2020-2021 cycle, Base could rip very hard, because imagine a bunch more users onboarding into crypto again. And why would they want to deal with a chain that has high fees, such as Ethereum? Why would they want to deal with a chain that takes forever, such as Solana, and also has a decent amount of fees? So the ease of access goes to Base directly. That's why I'm so bullish on Base. And again, it has not had a proper narrative run, which means there's going to be a lot of coins that see tremendous gains, because there has to be market leaders that come out of this, if that makes sense. Market leaders will have to come out, just as we have market leaders for Ethereum, just as we have market leaders for Solana. It's going to happen to the Base chain, and my meme coin of that pick is going to go to Ski. Of course, there's going to be other meme coins that are contending with Ski and just sharing the market share. However, I feel Ski is going to have a significantly higher amount of market share than any coin that we've just talked about. So it'll be very interesting to see, but that is why I'm loading up on this coin even today. I'm continuing to add to this coin in anticipation that we see some great things happen within the markets. We've already shared the things that they're doing in Florida and now in Miami, driving around the Ski truck. I mean, come on. They're driving around a Ski truck, billboards in New York City. It's beautiful to see, and the community just keeps growing, like we said. So very bullish on Ski. I will continue to be. And yeah, crazy to see 300,000 holders. But the next one is going to be Crow. AI agents as a whole are down right now. I mean, AIXBT is down. That's simply how profit rotation is. The Trump coin and Melania coin, the Solana meme coins, threw off the markets. However, I feel is if once we go back to things are going to get really good for AI agents, specifically that of Crow, that is going to be launching a new platform soon, which is very exciting. So the developers are actually creating a platform where users can interact with Crow individually and get advice based off of their own setups. If there's a coin they're looking to enter in on, they can strictly just ask Crow, and Crow will give them a full detailed breakdown of when they should enter that coin and maybe when they should take profits to be smart. It's literally an AI profit maker if you play it right. So of course this coin should receive some pretty big price action as well, as you know, that's my opinion. However, again, we've seen it go from 2 cents to now half a cent. And for any of those of you who have convictions in this token and who maybe bought in at 1.5 cents to 2 cents, realistically, what this should tell you is, again, you shouldn't have lost your conviction in the first place. Just because a token that has very good utility loses price or has very bad price action like this does, and of course it's a small market cap token, you should know the risk you're getting into. Just because a coin does that doesn't mean that, oh, this is a horrible investment of mine. Of course, you can't predict when to time. That's why you DCA buy in, because if you're still convicted in the project, then this would be an amazing time to load up to your bag, rather than it being a time where you panic and sell at this price right now. So again, that is my opinion, not financial advice, but I still see Crow performing exponentially well simply because of the value that it provides to those who actually use it. And again, AI agents, I feel, are just getting bullied. A lot of narratives are just so undervalued right now just because of the way the crypto market is currently. However, things are going to change. I do predict that to happen. And yeah, very undervalued token here. And then the next one is going to be Treble Swap. Treble Swap is now at $1.10. severely low market cap token, so proceed with a lot of caution. This token you can load up, or I've been loading up, I should say, some at these levels, at this $1.10 levels. However, my exposure is not as big as these other tokens. This is a token that has the highest risk out of all three of these, however, highest potential upside. If it performs on its promises, it should run very, very well. As it being a market leader, there's doubt on that because, it's very, very new in its development, but we'll have to genuinely see where this goes. And again, if we see Coinbase starting to list base projects in a market of green, this token being one of those, or any of them on the list, any of these tokens could see very significant price action. Hence why I am even more bullish on the three of these also. So those are it for those three tokens. If you guys want to check out each of them individually, there are videos on those you can find on my channel where I go over them. So you can check them out if you want more detail. We're just going over the ones that I've been buying today. So it's a today market update. So I'm updating you on what I bought today. So yeah, that's going to be it for me today, guys, and I'll see you later.